Now, the Prime Minister of Georgia has ruled himself out of any mediation between Ukraine and Russia and says dialogue is the only way to solve the crisis. 6 years ago, of course, Georgia was invaded by Russia. Now, Georgia has signed its own trade agreement with Europe. If you look at the map, you'll see exactly the difficulties. There you have Georgia at the bottom of the map, but it has Russia to the north, Turkey to the south, and across the Black Sea, you see a similar situation for Ukraine, with the EU to the west and Russia up towards the north. So, Prime Minister Iraklii Garishashvili of Georgia told me that when you look at the maps and you compare the situations, there is a way to coexist between Russia on one side and the European Union on the other.
I want to wish our friend country, Ukraine, and Ukrainian people the peace and stability. I hope the peace and stability will be restored soon. But as I mentioned, this is not my place to tell the Ukrainian government which path they should follow. But this is our example. We already set an example that on the one hand, we're moving toward the European Union, and this process became irreversible by signing the association agreement with the European Union on June 27. And at the same time, we are seeking to have a normal, constructive relationship, cooperative relationship with Russia. It is a fact that Russia is our neighbor. And as a pragmatic matter, as a practical matter, we have to have a normal, constructive dialogue with them.
If President Putin decided he actually didn't really want Georgia to build this greater bridge to the European Union, you might be having many more difficulties than you are at the moment.
It should also be in the interest of the Russian side to have peace and stability here in the region. And again, I think we've proved, the Georgian side has proved, that we are a constructive government. We are a constructive people, and we want to have normal dialogue with everyone, including Russia. And Russia also gradually improved, actually, opened the market for Georgian agricultural, products, food, wine. So far we're improving our technical relationship, I would say.
Where do you see long-term Georgia's position? Are you ultimately, is the ultimate goal full membership of the EU?
Absolutely. This is our, ultimate goal, because the signature of the association agreement is just the beginning. Therefore, we made it very clear that the full membership of a big European family is Georgia's final goal.
Have you seen perhaps a role for yourself, for the government, for Georgia, to mediate something, or at least to play a role in solving the Ukraine-Russia situation?
Well, I think this is impossible, because we don't have a direct, I don't have a direct dialogue with President Putin. Therefore, I cannot be a moderator or mediator between the relationship between Russia and Ukraine. So, because we still have our problems to be resolved with Russia.
You are moving towards the European Union. You have got to keep one eye on Russia to make sure that that relationship doesn't sour to your detriment. You've got to keep your population on side and at the same time ensure that anybody's disgruntled. So it's a tightrope, sir.
I'm privileged, I'm honored to lead my country, to govern this country, and to navigate my nation through this difficult moment and on this difficult path. But I'm confident. I'm confident in this path, and I think we will succeed.